Peace. Today is the 8th, and in supreme mathematics, the number 8 corresponds to the principle of build or destroy. So I just wanted to take a moment to give you some insight into that principle of build or destroy and why it corresponds to the number 8. When you look at the number 8, it's composed of two spheres. When you take a number 8 and turn it over on its side so that it's horizontal, the number 8 becomes a Lemniscate, which is a symbol for infinity within mathematics. So if you wanted to look that up, just Google symbol for infinity and you'll see a Lemniscate, which is nothing more than a horizontal 8. It corresponds to the principle of build or destroys because when you look at creation, you see an infinite process of building and destroying, things consistently being added on and taken away, construction and deconstruction. But because the number 8 is composed of two spheres, that is one sphere. That's the outer reality. But the same way you see this process of building and destroying going on outwardly, that is also an inner reality which represents the other sphere. So one thing that is important to keep in mind is whatever we see being made manifest outwardly is really reflective of what's going on inwardly. And if we want to have the ability to build or destroy or to construct and deconstruct, to add on and take away outside of us, we have to be able to master the ability to do that inwardly, which starts with being able to manage our emotions, being able to govern our attitudes, being able to show discipline in terms of our appetite. Because if we're not able to control our own body or body fluids, it's going to be challenging to be able to manage or govern other bodies, especially if we're in a position of leadership. If we're a supervisor, if we're a manager, if we're a CEO or a president of a company or the head of an organization, it's going to be challenging to do that. And that's one thing that you oftentimes see in those type of hierarchy structures where you may see people in these leadership positions fall short of that glory of God simply because they have not mastered what's going on within. So it's important to understand that in terms of building or destroying, those two spheres represent the inner as well as the outer reality. And our ability to build or destroy or to add on and take away in terms of what's going on outwardly is really reflective of our ability to manage and govern those particular things that's going on inwardly. Because the same way we see that infinite process going on throughout creation, it's an infinite process that we go through in terms of our growth and development each and every day. Even on a cellular level, we always add on and take away cells. So just that looking at it, that's looking at it just on that level. But you think about it on a psychological level, you think about it on a social level, you may be adding on and taking away people that you are friends or associates with, or people that you may even work with. So it's a constant process. But again, whatever we see in the outer reality in terms of that sphere of creation is reflective of what's going on in the inner reality. And also, when we look at our supreme alphabet, the 8th letter is H, which represents he or her. So that is something that further reinforces my point to say that this is a genderless process. This doesn't matter whether you're male or female, man or woman. All of us have to be able to demonstrate the ability to manage our emotions and to govern our appetites and to be able to control our attitudes in order for us to be able to add on and take away what is appropriate within in order for us to demonstrate that same ability to add on and take away what's going on outside of us. So I will this was inspiring, empowering, educating, and gave those of you a little bit more insight into that principle of build or destroy and why it corresponds to the number 8. It's nothing more than a symbol for infinity. Peace.